Hello, people of Earth, and welcome to the Quiffcast with me, Rob Baines, and Ryan Gray.
Hello.
So, today on the Quiffcast, we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be quite general because, you know, with me and Ryan's podcast, you know, you've got Ash with the techno stuff, we've got Jack with the gaming stuff, Charlotte with the TV and film stuff, but when it comes to me and Ryan, we just talk about
I didn't
stuff.
realise that Ash was into techno.
He is very much into his techno. He raves a lot. You wouldn't imagine it. You wouldn't think, looking at Ash, you wouldn't think he's a raver, headbanger sort of person, but he is.
That's what he gets up to on his weekends.
That's why he likes his candles so much. He uses candles instead of like lighters. So when he's at a concert, he doesn't have a lighter to wave. He gets his candle. He strikes a match, gets his candle, then holds the candle. He finds it lasts longer. I don't know. I mean, you know, he wants to be different, I suppose. And you know, it's Ash, so one can forgive. But anyway, today, yeah, we're going to talk about some general stuff because sometimes we have topics, but with me and Ryan, we can just talk about anything, really.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, this is like literally, we've been recording this week, Ryan.
Yes.
We've been recording a few Quiffcasts.
Okay.
A bit out of order.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to get ahead. I have to get ahead of the game at the moment because I'm not going to be here much longer. Because I'm going travelling for a bit. Me and Monmere, and well, actually, there's a bit of a mixture of travellingness.
Mm-hmm.
But literally tomorrow, we are going to start our journey to Rio de Janeiro. So we're gonna see, you know, that's, you know, the statue, you know, the statue,
Christ the Redeemer.
That one. I don't know. Thank you for that because I didn't do my research there, but thank you.
At least I think that's what it's called. You should probably know the proper Portuguese word for it. I don't, unfortunately, but you should learn it before you go.
Okay. I'll get that on my iPad on the way down or something. But it's very. I can imagine that place is going to be quite busy when we go.
Mm-hmm.
From what I've seen, it looks like there's always stuff going on. Like, you know, it's difficult to get a picture. Difficult to get a picture like with not any photo bombers, I think. That's going to be quite interesting. I don't know much about Rio, really, honestly.
I know a little bit.
What you know about Rio? You know, share your knowledge upon me, for so I'm prepared.
You've got is it the Copacabana? I think it's called.
Right.
Just the beach. Basically, I've got a Brazilian cookbook that goes into like I know. That goes into like different regions of Brazil.
Right.
So yeah, Copacabana is a bairro, which is a neighborhood. It's like barrio in Spanish. You'll be all right at Portuguese because you did Spanish.
I feel like
but it's 2.5 miles long.
All right. Blimey, that'll be a good trek. And
then you've got like it'll be like the Olympic Park and stuff. I think they've done like legacy things like they did in London. So I think they'll have bits of the city that will be like Olympicized, if that's a new word that I've made
Olympicized, yeah.
Olympicized or Olympicized. I think Olympicized sounds kind of diseasy.
Yeah, I think that's quite a nice way of putting it.
But yeah, there's loads of different neighborhoods, and then you've got like your shanties and all them.
It sounds like there is a lot to explore. We're not even there that long. I think
No.
we're there for about I don't know, 3. I don't know how long we'll be. 2-3 days, I think, if that. So we'll be exploring everything at a fast rate, definitely. But there's a lot of traveling as well. The traveling aspect of it is one of the big time consumers. So we have to get down to London, and then we travel from London to there. So it's all about that, really. And then we go in. When I come back, I'm going to Whitby for a very big change in scale. But we're staying in Whitby for a night, me and Charlotte, which is nice. We always like Whitby. Get a bit of fish and chips. We had fish and chips tonight, actually, but Whitby fish and chips are a different thing, a different story.
Oh yes.
And there's one place in Whitby where the garlic sauce is amazing, so we might go there. I'm thinking we're going to go there.
Yeah.
And we have a spot on the hill where we overlook the beach and stuff. That was quite good. The only thing is the seagulls sort of got at us last time we were there. We actually last time we went to Whitby, we were there for a full week. We spent a full week in Whitby. I don't know how we did that.
It's impressive.
I don't know how we did it. Thank you. We spent a lot of time in the arcade place. Then there's like a mini golf, an indoor mini golf. There was another mini golf, but I think that one's closed down now. I think we explored a lot of the fish and chips places, to be honest.
Did you do the Abbey?
The what?
The Abbey.
The Abbey?
Yes.
No, we didn't do the Abbey.
You should do the Abbey.
We should.
It's a nice walk, and you get to see a lot of Whitby as well. When you get to the top.
Oh wait, yeah, of course, yeah, the Abbey, of course, yeah, we did the Abbey. We went to the no, we did tell you what, last time we did it, we went into the museum bit and we had a little bit explore around the I love that kind of thing. It's just a shame that it's quite expensive. Some like English heritage places you can just get in for free, but then sometimes you have to pay to get in.
Yeah.
No,
York Minster.
Exactly.
They started charging students now, apparently.
Have they?
Yeah. I got them for free when I went with you guys.
I know, you did. I love that. I love that stuff. We might go up, but I don't think we probably won't pay again, because it's not... Yeah. The museum-y bit isn't that good.
Nah. Once you've done
it once, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently the other thing to do in Rio, apart from the Olympic bits and the beach, and the other thing is something called Pau de Açúcar, which is it's like a mountain, and there's like a cable car that goes up to the top, and you get to see you're like 400 meters above Rio, and then you get to see like there's a mountain and Christ the Redeemer, like you can see from the cable car.
Right, I think we might be doing that actually. That might be on the list.
It says, yeah, if you're going to go, you go first thing in the morning. And don't go on cloudy days.
Alright. Well, you can't really... I think we'll just have to do it. Whatever the weather, I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be. Hopefully it'll be alright. But after Whitby, a few days after, I'm going to LA with my mum and my godfathers. I'm going with my godfathers to Rio as well, by the way. So LA, it's going to be great. I can't wait for LA because I'm mainly just going to be pointing out locations in GTA. That's literally all I'm just like, what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and take some pictures and then match it up in GTA. I think I'll make like a small little video about that. So like a mini vlog about GTLA. Yes, Grand Theft Los Angeles. Yeah, yes, that's the name of the blog, I think. But I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing all the beach the beach there, and the roller coaster Ferris wheel stuff. Seeing all that in real life, and the Chinese theatre and whatnot.
Long Beach, is it?
I think so.
I think it's called Long Beach.
And the airport. Obviously, we'll see the airport. But, Los Santos Airport, yeah. We'll see that thing. I'm not driving, because if I was, I'd be a bit reckless, I think.
I'm very jealous of your Rio trip, though. That's very different, yeah.
It's very different for us, to be honest. I don't think if it wasn't for my godfathers, I wouldn't be doing it. But yeah, it's. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to that. And then fourth holiday in the next 3 weeks, right? Going to France for a few days, 5 days, nice. I think. But that's with me, mother, father, and Charlotte, and that's a day before she gets back. A day before her birthday.
It's Disneyland, isn't it?
Disneyland, yeah. And I think it's gonna be quite interesting because I've been to the Disneyland before when I was younger. I don't know how old I was when we went, but I think it's seeing it from a different light. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that, like seeing like the sort of what it has at night, because I never went out at night because we usually had to get back to the hotel because obviously I had to get my bedtime. But we're actually staying at Disneyland and then just traveling in to Paris a couple of days to like see, the Eiffel Tower and whatnot. Yeah. And that kind of thing. I'm looking forward to that. I think Charlotte's looking forward to it too. I think everyone's looking forward to it.
We did Disneyland about 2 years ago in June, and that was really good. But we did it the other way around, so we stayed sort of in between Disneyland and the centre of Paris. So we did 1 day in Disneyland, and then the other days were just in Paris, which was nice.
It's a nice place. I really do like. I do like France, but even I think I'd probably see France in a different light. Yeah. This time around, like I'll appreciate it more.
I think the thing that really annoyed me was the queuing for everything. So like the queue to get into the Eiffel Tower, the queue to do Notre Dame. Like we didn't do the Eiffel Tower because it was that like crazy. We just didn't bother. We saw it and we were like, oh, like one day we might do it again. But like I've seen it. I can say I've seen it. I just haven't been up it. So
there's a lot of when I was younger. There's and doing like is it Disney World? Disney World in Florida.
Yeah.
When we doing Disney World, Orlando. A lot of the time was queuing for autographs because I had to get all the autographs off like Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse and all that sort of thing. Still got them actually. I won't be doing that. Anything like that this time.
Unless you see some Avengers.
Unless yes. It's probably the selfie thing now. Really, it's not autographs. Yeah. It's I don't want any autographs. I want pickies. I want pickies now, mate. Get with the times.
Selfies.
Didn't have any selfies back then. It was just autographs and the disposable camera sort of stuff. That was what it was all about then. So you were there was limitations.
Yeah.
You were limited in how big your autograph book was, and you were limited on how many pictures you can take. Not now. Sneaky pics and selfies. Or portraits, if you've brilliant. But yeah, all that going on. There's a lot of travelling. Of travelling. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a bit full on, I think. From tomorrow, it's all go.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I won't be online, mate. I won't be gaming anymore for a while.
Who am I gonna bash Overwatch with?
That's the thing. Overwatch. That's actually a good little segue into the next thing. We've talked about Overwatch in other podcasts, but Ryan, you've got into Overwatch recently, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of it? What was your first impressions of Overwatch, and how do you feel now?
I think, like, as a concept at first, I was a bit like, I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy this. I feel like I'm going to get bored of it very easily. Like, everything's very samey. Like, once you've played as each of the characters, like, there's only so much you can do on it. But obviously they've brought someone new out recently, which has been good.
Brigitte.
Yeah. And I think there's enough diversity there for you to, like, I know everyone has, like, their favourite characters and their, like, not so favourite characters, but you have, like, if you play it for longer, you have more chance to sort of play around with a couple of different characters and build, like, a library of sort of different ways to be different people, which I think is quite cool.
Yeah, I mean, we're discussing it because it's a very similar game to Team Fortress 2. I don't think have you ever played Team Fortress 2?
I've never played Team Fortress 2, no.
It's quite similar, but it's small. I think Overwatch is pretty much an evolution of Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 is still going, but I think Overwatch is added onto the sort of the premise and brought a lot more to it. But there's a lot of things in Overwatch. I mean, there's the Overwatch League. I mean, we didn't really talk about that in the other podcast, but I'm so fascinated by the fact that there's the actual esports thing where like people are going to watch these really good players playing Overwatch. It's crazy. Yeah. And these people are really good. I don't know if have you had a watch of any of the Overwatch League stuff?
I haven't watched any yet. I'm going to finish off the shorts thing first, because again, that's something that I don't think.
That's another thing.
Yeah, I think most people sort of, when they saw Overwatch, were like, oh yeah, I'll watch all the shorts when they come out. But I obviously have played these characters, and now going back, it's nice to understand the story behind them as well.
Yeah.
So you sort of piece it together, because you hear things in the game and you're like, I have no idea what that means. And then
the style references and character quirks.
Exactly, yeah. So it's nice to like piece stuff together.
There's all sorts. There's like comic books as well you can read. There's as you say, the videos, and there's people write stuff about it, like in-depth things about each of the characters and where they come from. It's all fascinating, and it's great to see a game which it's not necessarily the whole. It's not really important if you could just play it without knowing any of this stuff.
Yeah.
But you sort of there's a bigger connection between the players and the characters when you do know that stuff, and it's like it sort of brings the community together a bit.
It's not just it's not just something like Call of Duty Online, like that's got no relevance to the story. Though This is kind of the opposite. It's a multiplayer game that has a big story, but you don't know that without playing like a campaign mode, because that's the idea with a single player game, is you play a campaign mode, whereas there's no campaign mode in this, and which I think is quite cool.
Yeah,
it's quite unique.
It's just, you can just jump on and play a little bit of it, and then
I'm excited for the game that I've got coming, the prison one.
Yes,
that looks pretty cool.
I really want to play it. That's coming out this week. Is it coming out this week?
Yeah, I think it came out today, or possibly tomorrow. I think it might be tomorrow, but I got an email saying that it's been posted today, so I'll probably be on it at the weekend, see what it's
Fantastic. Like. Yeah, I'll have to have a go at that one when you get back. It's a good thing as well, that game. I mean, you said it as well. It's like if you wanted to play, say if you wanted to play with me and I didn't have the game, I can still do that, because the only one person has to own it, which is very interesting thing for a game.
It's kind of like the first big game to have done that, isn't it? Like the first sort of main release game.
It's also getting behind. Not a lot of games do it now, but like the whole like couch cooperative gaming, because you said it's a game that you can play with Becky, isn't it?
Yeah, because she's always said like, "Oh, I want to play some games." I mean, she's not the best person, but with a bit of practice, she'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It does look like a different type of game.
Yeah.
It's very unique. I don't know how like long the story is on for, but
I think
it looks very, very interesting.
I think they've broken it up into like chapters, so like you go back to it, and then it's like different like week or something. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I know that much.
Yeah. We'll definitely have a look into that and get back to you guys on what we think of it. But getting on to projects and stuff, I've just like sort of I've swished over it. I've swished over it in the past, but I'm gonna bring it all back to you now. But Ash, as well as doing editing for the Quiffcast, Ash, as you may know, he does mobile apps. He does applications for the telephonic device. What?
I've just cottoned on to the whole Mac Brother thing.
Mac Bro.
Yeah, I had no idea what you were on about. And then I've just cottoned on to like why now. Oh my god! Talk about being blonde. I'm like a couple of months late on that.
He's just as Apple loving as Moi, and play on with Mac Pro. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think it's something to do with McDonald's?
Yeah.
Oh, I love them chicken nuggets, you know.
At my trance events.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, Ash has been working on a new app called the Quiffco app, which is basically an app that you can get on iPhones or iPad or Apple products, and you can basically download it and you can sort of see all of our content, social media stuff, as well as a quite amazing soundboard you can use however way you seem fit.
And abuse.
And the what, sorry?
And abuse.
Yeah.
You can use and abuse.
But it's such a fun app, and it's actually according to Ash, it's got a bit more popular recently. So a lot of people a few more people are downloading. I won't say a lot. A few more people downloading it.
Just for the soundboard.
I think it's purely for the soundboard. But it's got like things like when I'm live streaming, it'll say when you're on the app, it'll say that I'm live and stuff like that. So it's got a lot of stuff. It tells you about new videos and all those kind of things. It's just basically a central thing for everything Quiffco.
I think someone needs to start a petition for him to make an Android version as well.
You get outside his house with a picket fence and get lots of people with like just like.
Did you just say
Android Quiffco?
Did you just say a picket fence?
Is that what? Yeah. That's what it's called, isn't it?
It's just a picket, I think, isn't it? A picket fence is like the classic white fence you see in like American houses, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. One of them.
I thought it was just a picket.
I've always thought it was just a picket fence.
I didn't think you said the fence bit. I thought it was just a picket.
Oh no, it's a picket fence.
Is it a picket fence? Oh, I've been saying this. No,
is it? I don't know. I might be wrong. I don't know. I'll have to Google it.
According to Google, a picket is a person or group of people who stand outside a workplace or other venue as a protest.
Yeah, with picket fences. Because they used to do that. They used to have the picket fence on the stick. That's what they did. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That's what they did.
I don't know whether I believe that or not.
Because they don't have any cards, so they have to take the fences off the house.
Are you
paint that, and then that's what they use.
Is it really?
Well, yeah, because if you're going to like debate something in front of someone's house, you don't have time to go down to the art shop and get some cards, and that blows away. It's better to use wood fence.
I think you're just
what?
You're definitely just making this up.
I'm not.
So the origin comes from French, apparently, called piqué, which is a pointed stake.
Yeah.
So it's not a fence, but it is made of wood.
Mm-hmm. On a stake. You hold the stake, and you got the picket fence, and then that's what you hold up.
Oh, never mind.
Never argue with an improvisational person.
Picket fencing.
Picket fencing, right?
Sorry.
So yeah, if you go and if you've got the iPhone, download that app and give it a go and tell Ash what you think of it. Positive and negative. He always loves the feedback.
If not,
and just rant at him to get the Android version out.
Yeah. So, yeah. Boycott his live streams and all that things.
Yeah. Do everything.
Yeah.
Get on all of his Twitter accounts.
all of his Twitter accounts.
Yeah, he has loads. He has loads because he has his all of his apps have different Twitter accounts and stuff. So there you go. But yeah, so that's something that's going ahead. It's ongoing, that app. So keep a check on that, as well as future stuff. What other projects have we got going on? We're doing the Quiffcast. That's ongoing. We've also got the 50th episode of the Quiffcast coming up, Brian.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll plan something big for that. Maybe another group Quiffcast, all of the hosts in one podcast. That always works well. So
it's carnage.
Yeah, it is.
Carnage.
So look at that going on. Got a bit of writing going on at the moment for some short series stuff on the YouTubes. Quiff Legion, if you didn't know what I was on about. Writing that at the moment. Hopefully should start filming that soonish, I think. Might need your hand, and it might need your hand again, Ryan. I was going to say I might need a hand with that, Ryan. That came out was I might need your hand. That's not like.
I'm sure we've used my hand in a video before.
I was going to say it's not like completely inaccurate. I have used your hand in a Quiff Legion thing before, so might need to use the other hand this time, Ryan. Just
where's my royalties?
You got a credit. If you go on the video, go on the video description. There's a credit saying Cody's right arm or something, and it says Ryan Gray. There you go.
And this is how my watch modelling career took flight.
Right, his hand model. People watch that video and think, most of the comments on that video actually say, "Oh God, well, who's that? Whose hand is that? I want more of that in my life.
Hands like that.
I want hands like that." Well, but yeah. So yeah, more Quiff Legion, but also got some more live streams coming up. Doing 3 live streams per day now.
Oh God.
Per day? No, I'm not. God, that was a wrong piece of information right there. We've got 3 live streams per week.
False advertising.
False advertising, yeah, sorry. Picket fence. So
don't, because I'm so gonna build a picket fence outside your house now.
Just false information.
and just write like false advertising on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be false advertising, false news, and then picketing.
But then you'd be proving me right by putting on a picket fence. Oh my god. 'Tis confusion.
'Tis much confusion.
And also, for other future stuff, we've got some events planned. Well, I think, I don't know, it's still in the air at the moment, but I think me and Charlotte are planning on going to Comic-Con at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
MCM Comic-Con. Are you Ryan? Are you Ryan? Are you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I haven't looked at it in terms of when or how or where or anything else yet. But that's pretty cool.
It's very in the air at the moment.
Is it? Oh, it's in May, is it?
November.
This one says May.
No, we're looking at Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham. Like you said, I thought.
I haven't been to a London one. Might do one in the future, but no, Birmingham's like quite central, like as in people from down south. You know, it's a meet in the middle. It's a meet in the middle convention. But I think a few of us are planning to do a bit of Overwatch cosplay. I might be going as Tracer, which should be quite interesting. Charlotte's getting a Diva cosplay sorted.
Nice.
And she's getting a present. She's getting a present to do with it in literally 2 weeks' time when this comes out. Because Charlotte's gonna get a podcast with Jack for her birthday. That's gonna be amazing. That's just what she wanted. But yeah. So, and I think Asher's going as Sombra.
Nice.
I can see him as a Sombra. I'm looking forward to that. Who'd you go as?
I think I've been forced into going as Hanzo, right?
Forced? What about?
I got told that if I didn't go as Hanzo, everyone would be really disappointed.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
I know, right?
Well, you'll have to then. You don't want to disappoint people.
I know. It's just not fair.
Do you think Becky would go to a Comic-Con?
Yeah, she said she wants to go as Widowmaker.
Interesting choice.
I know, right?
That's going to be a lot of blue paint.
I think she wants to do the red hair one. There's like a skin that I have. She's got like red hair.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. There's a StarCraft one.
Yeah, I think she got like a white suit, like
white
body suit.
There's Nova as well, which is kind of similar. But yeah, that'd be quite a good one.
Yeah,
it's cool to do the variants as well. I've seen quite a lot of people do like variants of the skins and whatnot. Yeah, and a lot less blue paint. Nice. Right. Well, just to finish off, a word from our sponsor, from Quifco themselves. New from Quifco, the Quifco app. Download it now. It's an actual thing. And we need to advertise it more. It's an actual thing you can download now for free. Not a lot of things from Quifco are free. So get that app, download it, tell us what you think, and use and abuse it. Which we've said. Use and abuse the app.
We should definitely not say that.
Use and abuse. We've said it a few times now. I think it's a bit late to edit that out now.
Should we do Comic-Con at San Diego?
I really want to do one. I'd really want to do a San Diego Comic-Con.
120,000 people go. That's crazy.
That it's amazing. Expensive though.
Yeah.
I think one day that's on the bucket list.
It's in July, I think. It says here normally.
I think that's on our bucket list. I think we should at some point we should all get together, sort that trip out. Maybe not for a few years yet, but sort that trip out because it's busy as hell there though.
Yeah,
busy as hell. But yeah, I'd love to do that. But anyway, that's all. That's all the time we've got now, I'm afraid. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed. Until next time.
What is that voice?
What? It's just it's a new outro, right? Is it not working?
Whoa! I didn't realise how expensive flights were to San Diego. Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Expensive.
A few years time.
Like 550 quid? Jesus. Go to Rio for that sort of money.
Right. Anyway, thanks for listening, and we shall see you and hear you we won't hear you.
You hear us.
Yeah, sorry. In the next Quiffcast. Bye bye now.
Goodbye. It's all good. Yeah.